If you could just use one social media platform to promote your business, which platform would you choose? And I want you to list all of them. If you could just choose one channel, whether it's social media, digital, TV advertising, what would that one channel be? Now, I never recommend that someone only go with one channel, especially with social media, because you don't own that. If you get locked out of your account, that's it. You've lost your entire business. So always diversify your different social media platforms. But I thought this was a really interesting thought experiment. I was listening to actually a political podcast because I'm kind of a political junkie, so I listen to that stuff. And they were asking a strategist, if you're building someone's campaign from the ground up, what do you prioritize? You've got social media. Actually, they broke it off into different. There was like Meta, and then there was like TikTok and some other social media platforms, and then they built up from there to digital advertising, TV advertising, all the different ways that you can get in front of your audience. Which ones, where do you start? So they asked them to rank which channels they would use first, and then as the they get more money, as the campaign gets more funded, then you can grow out into the others. And some of them they were like, yeah, I wouldn't even, that's not even on my list at all. But it was really interesting thought experiment to look at what are you prioritizing? Where do you start, especially if you're building from the ground up? Where do you start? And then how do you, as you build, what is your strategy for building to build more and more awareness of your brand? So that is, it can absolutely apply to businesses. So that is something I want you to think of, is what, of all the different channels, you've got social media and all of the different platforms, you've got social media advertising, you've got YouTube, which is, I think, technically a social media, but could do its own thing. You've got podcasting, you've got public speaking, you've got digital advertising, you've got Google ads in addition to social media ads. You've got TV advertising, so many opportunities to get out there. You can even do billboards. People still do billboards. You can do direct mail. Which one would you prioritize? What would you go for first? And then as you scale, what would be the next thing? And of course, if you know me at all, you're going to know that my answer is always going to hinge on where are your ideal clients? Are they on social media? If so, which channels? Where are they most active? Are they watching TV? If so, what TV are they watching? Are they only watching streaming? Are there even ads there? Or are they, watching network television and muting the ads the way my dad always does? So, interesting thought experiment. List out all the different channels, all your different options for getting in front of people, and prioritize them one through, 5, 10, however many it ends up being. And then I really want you to focus on those priorities. So that is it. That is my little thought experiment for you for today. So if you have any questions about how to prioritize that and how to figure out where your ideal clients are hanging out, I would love to have that conversation with you. So you can always get more information like this over at my website, AV, as in my initials, Allison Verhalen, avwritingservices.com. And you can reach me directly at info@avwritingservices.com. That's it. Have a great week and happy blogging.